I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and holiday season. As we close out the year, I've been looking back at the footage from our trips across Western and Northern Canada, from the dusty roads of the rodeo to the incredible landscapes of Alaska. We saw some amazing car and bike shows and met great people at the local trade shows. Honestly, it's been a year to remember. Well, besides the tooth I busted, but that's a story for another day. I've put together a few of my favorite highlights to share with you all. I have my favorites, and maybe after you watch this, you'll have yours too. So, let's take a look back at 2025. I wish you all a happy new year, be safe, stay well, and let's get into this. I put a red circle on so you don't miss it. If you did, just put a quick replay. But that's what's called caffeine. Steel doors to the toilet. Looks like a person, not a toilet, but must be pretty rough up here with wildlife, bears maybe.
What is this, Western? Watch this now. She's got her new pistol. Watch out. It's called the rundown. Hey, what is that? The rundown. Look after him each and every day. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Have a look in the arena, ladies and gentlemen, these young individuals that are aboard the horses. Livestock. In the ring is Riles and Sadie Tucker. Radiator and Romeo Hare. Chet Richards and Nick Stack. Watch these young Cowboys and Cowgirls.
To 22 hours of daylight in the height of summer. Now to my right here you see the fence and the tower. That is the actual airport to fly into Anchorage. Now with that extra information I provided you during this video about Alaska, perhaps you can now say, I did not know, but now I do. In the meantime, you can see, based on the astonishing landscape here, well, this part, as we get very close now to Valdez, is called and referred to as Little Switzerland. This point we're gonna pull out here, gonna give you a not a roundabout view, but about a 220 view, 180 to 220 view, and then also show you a couple pictures. The biggest issue I had here is there was thousands of these little flies. I can't remember the name what they were, but they were in your eyes, in your ears, and they were just a nuisance.
Hey folks, welcome to Cass, welcome back to the channel. Today we are on a slightly different car show. It's not many North American cars, it's actually called the European classic car show or something like that. It's once a year. It's in Calgary.
It's actually kind of one of my favorites. It's a Alfa Romeo Montreal, and the reason it says Montreal because it was a concept car in 1967, and that's the year when in Canada, province of Quebec, the city of Montreal, was the 67 Expo. I do believe this is a Lotus, if I'm not mistaken. It's a little race car, so with me being a Formula 1 fan, of course that caught my attention a little bit. Red Lotus here is another one of my show favorites. And then from up front, one more look at it. Here we have a couple Opels, Opel GT to be precise. I think it's the affiliate or is owned by GM, so that stands for General Motors these days. I don't think that brand was ever in the North American continent, but it was definitely quite common in Europe, especially the orange one there. I remember going to school and walking by every day and thought, wow, what a cool sports car.
The stories that we got behind it.
Barbed harpoon points from another culture made of caribou horn. The different colors used in the pictographs allowed researchers to identify when people inhabited the region and gave an inside look into their lifestyle. In this video I am installing a radiator rock and buck guard on a vehicle, as a damaged radiator can leave you stranded on the road, especially during a long road trip. Dawson City has preserved, I think, much of its rich history. Now we are inside the downtown hotel, a bite to eat, and here you see the number 120,789 have belonged to a miner and rum runner named Louis Lycan. Cabin as a memory of what happened to him. About 50 years later, in 1973, a local captain, Dick Stevenson, versus Toe 7 was an amputation due to diabetes, and Toe 8 fridge at night as well. And coming up here, how about that? Walking around on stilts in -15, and hopefully you don't slip, so probably takes a little bit of practice. Have a little bit of an idea where we go, and of course that direction of travel is also the top of the world highway. This is only a short ferry run, and I think it has probably space for about 8 to 10 vehicles. I think they're going to get a little bit thicker again before they lift, but as I said, I just absolutely love this drive. With the imaginary lines somewhere through this landscape here. We arrived in Chicken. We actually found it. It's closed already. I think a lot of items or stores or little shops here are closed for the winter. There's a little cafe as well. And it's very, very quiet. Here is the chicken poop, not the chicken coop. So these are the washrooms, by the way. So don't get confused. This is the post office, and I do believe it's still used as of today.